We've got a Whirlpool gas oven that won't light inside. And diagnostically, all you got to do is check and see if the burners are lighting. Since this burners light, but inside the oven doesn't light, the most likely thing is it's an igniter. This is what we're going to replace. Get to it. We want to get rid of the door. There's a latch on either end. We just lift that up right here like this. So we just lift this up right here and up on both sides, and that loosens the hinge. Now we just pull up and out. Now we can get into the inner workings here. We're going to go ahead and take out the rack. This bottom pan is connected by 2 screws, a Phillips head. And they are pretty long screws, and they go in at an angle. And then the pan, you can lift it up in the back, push it to the back, and then pull it out. There are 2 screws right here to get this flame diverter out. Oh, that wasn't good. Lost that screw. And these screws are tiny. So I brought the pan forward a little bit and then up. So I bring it towards me, then up, then back. And then this part here, just has to clear. It's a little bit of a wedge fit, and then that comes out. Or there's our igniter right there in the back. All right, so next thing we're going to do, take the screw off the burner tube. There's one here and one there. This connects to the bottom of the igniter right there. Make sure we don't drop this. No. Oh, just what I did. All right, well, tough to show on camera, but I put a bunch of tape on this magnet and stuck it to the wire down in that hole. And now I've got that wire just gently clamped in those vice grips just to keep it from falling down there while I replace this. So don't lose that wire. You'll be sorry. It took a few minutes off camera for me to be able to dig that wire back out of there. Got one screw off this igniter. We're going to take this one. Take that screw off. Don't drop it. And there's your igniter. It just pulls out like that. And notice there's a bend at the end of that wire there. And that's how the new one shipped. So that's important. Here's our new igniter. Same thing. Just put it right in there. And then reattach both those screws. Okay, simple as that to attach. Now before we set this back in the hole again, this just sits over a tube that's in there and gas comes up through this and into it. So there's just a brass tube in there that this is going to go over. We're going to reattach the wire first. Again, be really careful. Okay, and this clip is going to go over the little post right here. There. That clip goes over the post that was coming out of there. Pretty simple. Make sure that's on there good. It is. Now we're just going to place this back down in the hull. Make sure that the end of that tube right there goes over that post right there. So this is going to go right over that post. There you go. And then this hole here should line up. That hole there should line up. All right, so before we do anything, we'll go ahead and put our screws in the gas tube. Make sure it's all secure. And hopefully if we see that glowing, look at that. Boom, baby. First time. All right, so once you know it's working, just go ahead and reassemble the way this came out. So we'll put this in first, bring it down. There are 2 slots to put the back end into. And just line up the holes. And then replace this front end, bring it all the way back, front end goes down, and then under the lip, and then it can go down in the back. You can get it started by hand, you can feel the hole, and then finish it off. Then the racks. Then the door just goes right back into those slots. Lock the brackets, close the door, and you're good to go. Hope this video helps. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you would, and we'll see you in the next video.